Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. We are at Mason County Central for a Girls JV, Girls Varsity doubleheader. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Ludington Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined by Julia Havman as the OSN technical engineer. And we will also have Jackson Jenner as our OSN cameraman. Thad Shank will be the OSN 102.7 WMOM color commentary man for the varsity game. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a special shout out to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. They are the exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and here are your starting lineups for this girls JV game from Mason County Central. For the Spartans, coached by Brent Lyon, assisted by Travis Altman, managed by Kaya Morgan and Isla Tucker. Starting at the guards, number 2, Addie LaPointe, and number 14, Keely O'Hara. LaPointe is a freshman, O'Hara is a sophomore. The third guard, number 10, Jordan Altman. She is a freshman. The forwards are number 12, Faith Hawk, a freshman, and number 13, Erilyn O'Brien. She is a sophomore. For the Ludington Orioles, 10-1 coming into this game, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird. Starting at the guards, number 1, Raven Thomas. She is a sophomore. Number 13, Claire Keith, a freshman. And number 30, Heston Stowe, a freshman. The center, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. She is a freshman. And the forward, number 43, Grace Forfinski, a freshman. Ludington in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Mason County Central white jerseys. Got some blue trim on that jersey, and their lettering and numerals are in yellow, trimmed in black. And here we go, the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans girls JV basketball action. Tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Stowe with it now, and she got it to Forfinski, but Forfinski couldn't catch her balance right there. She goes out of bounds, and it will be Spartan basketball. 6 seconds into the game, Mason County Central with the basketball. Here come the Spartans. They got a 2-on-1 here. With the ball in the paint, shot is up, no good there by Faith Hawk. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. 18 seconds into the game, 7:42 to go in the opening quarter. No score, Ludington and Mason County Central girls JV basketball action on this Tuesday evening, January 14th. Kwitnewski, she'll give it back now to Keith. Keith will swing it over to Stowe, back to Keith. Now to Forfinski, Kwitnewski, and a shot up by Stowe, no good. Rebound, Keith, her shot, no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles is Raven, the wrecking ball, Thomas. With it now, Keith, her shot partially deflected. Mason County Central with the ball, but it's taken away by Stowe. Stowe to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski tried to get it back to Stowe there, and now it's going to be ball out of bounds, and it will be with Mason County Central. Talking to my technical engineer, Julia Havman, she said the over-under on what, Jordan? There's a shot up, a steal, and a basket by Heston Stowe. Anyway, there's another steal by the Orioles, and give the basket there to Claire Keith. So a 4-0 flurry by the Ludington Orioles, and Coach Brent Lyon wants and gets a timeout. 6:43 left in the opening quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. As I was saying, I was talking to my technical engineer, Julia Habman, and she said in Mrs. Stone's class, they have an over-under on a couple of Oriole varsity basketball players, one on the girls, one on the boys. For the boys, it is Ben Gronstall, and for the girls, it is Jordan Anderson. And I asked Julia, what is the over-under for Jordan tonight? And she said it's 10.5 games. And don't worry, folks, that this involves no monetary transactions, so it's perfectly legal. And I said, I would take the over tonight on Jordan Anderson, which Julia has done. And she said, the funny thing is, Jordan always takes the under on herself. And I said, Jordan's going to at least have 14 tonight. So we'll see. Varsity game. Okay, back to action in this JV game. Ludington up 4-0. 6:38 to go in the opening quarter. We have a foul called. And I believe they called it on Claire Keith. Yes, the foul's on Claire Keith. Mason County Central with the basketball. Addie LaPointe. There's a steal by Heston Stowe. Stowe on her way to the hoop. She'll kick it. Oh, she's going to be called for the travel now. She got going pretty quickly there, pretty fast, and she just couldn't slow herself down. Mason County Central with the basketball. 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 4-0. With the ball for the Spartans, Jordan Altman. That's the niece of Dan Altman, Mason County Sports Hall of Famer. Great basketball player that graduated from Mason County Central. Addie LaPointe with it now. She wears number 2. Her pass deflected there by the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. And with the ball right now, Grace Forfinski, who just celebrated her 15th birthday yesterday. Forfinski will get it to Thomas. Thomas now to Stowe. Back to Forfinski for 3. Up, no good. Rebound by Thomas, and she's fouled as she went up for the shot there. 5:45 to go, opening quarter. At the free throw line, Raven Thomas. Foul called on the Spartans, Erilyn O'Brien. Raven Thomas, first free throw is good. Second attempt. Up and good. Got a nice roll right there. The wrecking ball, given that nickname by JV coach Troy Veneman. Ball deflected there. It will be Spartan basketball. Ludington up 6-0. 5:43 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Spartans, number 12, Faith Hawk. She'll give it now to LaPointe. LaPointe, they'll get it ahead. Shot up and good. Basket by number 14, Keely O'Hara. 6-2, Ludington with the lead. With the ball for the Orioles, number 13, that's Claire Keith. She'll give it now to Stowe. Stowe, baseline jumper up, no good there by Keith. In the lane, 15-footer up, no good there by Kwitnewski, and here come the Spartans. Ludington up 6-2. This JV team 10-1 on the season. Only loss coming to Grand Haven very early in the year was a 6-point loss. Now we're going to have a foul called on Raven Thomas. And going to the free throw line. Well, nope. It won't be a shooting foul. Baseline jumper put up there, no good. Rebound Mason County Central. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans. 4:44 left in the opening quarter. 6-2. Ludington on top. Mason County Central working ball around. Fake three-pointer there by LaPointe. Now ball, we have a scramble for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Spartans. Inbound shot up, no good there by Hawk. And here come the Orioles. Kwitnewski with the rebound for Ludington. Thomas loses the ball, went off of her shin, out of bounds, and it will be Mason County Central basketball. Out of bounds. That's one after all these years, I still have to work on. My wife gives me the hardest time about. She goes, honey, it's not bounce, not out of bounds. Bounds. So, Julia, you got to elbow me if I say bounce. Okay. 4:18 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 6, Mason County Central 2. Girls JV basketball action from Scottville at Mason County Central High School. Ball's inbounded. Claire Keith with it. Keith on the dribble drive. She'll give it now to Heston Stowe. Back to Keith. They'll work it into Kwitnewski. And now a foul is going to be called on the Spartans. Number 14, I believe, Keely O'Hara. Raven Thomas will trigger the ball in. She'll get it in to Keith. Keith on the baseline. Shot, no good. Rebound to the Spartans. 3:58 to go, opening quarter. 4-point Oriole lead, 6-2. Ball's deflected. Spartans still have it, however. There's a three-pointer up and good. Three-pointer for the Spartans, number 10, Jordan Altman. Ludington up 6-5. And here comes Heston Stowe. Wide open, Kwitnewski shot up and in, and a nice pass there from Heston Stowe. She'll get the assist. Kwitnewski gets the basket. Ludington 8, Mason County Central 5. Spartans lose the ball. Kwitnewski, she'll get it ahead now to Raven Thomas. Thomas to Keith. They'll swing it now to Forfinski to Kwitnewski, who gets the basket. Eloise Kwitnewski with the basket. Ludington up 10-5. 3:06 to go in this opening quarter. Another steal for the Orioles. Forfinski, her shot up and in. Orioles getting their points in flurries right now. Ludington 12, Mason County Central 5. 2:48 to go in the opening quarter. With the ball for the Spartans, number 2, that's Addie LaPointe. She'll give it now to Keely O'Hara. Baseline jumper blocked right there by Kwitnewski. Taking the shot for the Spartans was Erilyn O'Brien. Spartans got that ball back there, and a foul called on Eloise Kwitnewski. Into the Spartan lineup, number 30, Ella Lyon. Also checking into the Spartan lineup, number 32, Andrea Lopez. Into the Oriole lineup, number 22, Charlie Morse. Also checking in, number 25, Leanna Vedeman. And number 3, Allie Brandt. And also in for the Orioles, number 0, Delana Slater. 2:21 to go, opening quarter. Ludington up 12-5. Charlie Morse with it. Now a traveling violation called on Charlie. It'll be Spartan basketball. One other player. There's a steal by the Orioles. Eloise Kwitnewski comes up with it. Number 5, Mackenzie Carney is checked into the Spartan lineup. Cross-court pass there with it for the Orioles. Charlie Morse now to Slater. Back to Morse. Over to Brandt. Morse with it once again. Brandt, three-pointer. Good! Allie Brandt buries the 3. Nothing but net. Ludington now up 15-5. 10-point Oriole lead. And the Oriole defense forces a Spartan turnover. 1:38 to go in this opening quarter. Charlie Morse will trigger the ball in to Allie Brandt. Brandt back to Morse. She'll give it up now to Veneman. Charlie Morse. Morse now over to Brandt. Brandt. Leanna Veneman. Veneman now to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski shot up, no good. That was put up by Allie Brandt. And Morse ends up with it for the Orioles. Charlie Morse, she'll swing it to Allie Brandt. Now to Kwitnewski at the free throw line. To Veneman. Veneman, a baseline jumper is no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Leanna Veneman at the free throw line for the Ludington Orioles. She is a freshman. First free throw is no good. Returning to the Spartan lineup, number 2, Addie LaPointe. Second free throw attempt. Up and no good. Rebound Kwitnewski, shot no good. Fought for, and we're going to have a foul called on Delana Slater. Maybe not. I thought they were going to call a foul there on Slater. Yes, they did. Okay, they did call a foul on Slater, her first. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch there by the Mason County Central Spartans. 1:04 to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles have a 10-point lead, 15-5. Three-pointer up, no good. That was Brandt. A very high arching shot right there. Another three-point attempt by Brandt. Good! Allie Brandt, she's now 2 of 3 on three-pointers in this first quarter. Very high arching three-pointer, but pretty effective, hitting 2 of 3. Talk about a rainbow shot right there. We're going to timeout on the floor. 39 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ludington 18, Mason County Central 5. Hey folks, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. That's reliability, yes. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. You can call 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. 39 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 18-5 over Mason County Central. Spartan basketball. There's a steal by Slater. Slater will give the ball to Morse. Morse now over Veneman. And, her three-pointer will not count as she is called for traveling. Spartan basketball. LaPointe will trigger it in for the Spartans. And there's a steal by the Orioles. Morse has it. Charlie Morse, and she'll be called for the travel. She lost her balance there, and she just couldn't stop taking that third step. So it'll be Spartan ball. 28 seconds to go. Opening quarter. Girls JV basketball from Scottville, from Mason County Central High School. We're going to have a traveling violation on the Spartans. Ludington 18, Mason County Central 5. Thad Shank will be doing the color commentary with me for the girls' varsity game tonight. Our OSN executive director and producer. Three-point attempt up and no good by Charlie Morse. Rebound to the Spartans. We're down to 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. LaPointe with it. 5 seconds. LaPointe on the dribble drive. She'll kick it back, and they're not going to get a shot off. That's the end of the first quarter. Your score from Mason County Central High School, the Ludington Orioles 18, the Mason County Central Spartans 5. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. We're about to begin play here in the second quarter. Ludington up 18-5. Girls JV basketball action. Varsity game tonight, the 8-3 Ludington Orioles against the 3-5 Mason County Central Spartans. Spartans have a two-game winning streak going against the Orioles. They've won the last 2 years. Ludington basketball to begin the second quarter. The ball's inbounded by Charlie Morse. She'll get it into Leanna Veneman. Veneman now over to Brandt. Allie Brandt with the ball. Now to Veneman for three. Up, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 10. That's Jordan Altman. Altman will give the ball now to Kearney. Kearney over to LaPointe. LaPointe will swing it to O'Hara. They'll work it inside. And Mason County Central still with the ball. That's 14 with it. That's Keely O'Hara. O'Hara, she's guarded there by Veneman. Now to LaPointe. LaPointe, they'll get it inside. Now back out, and now there's a deflection, and coming away with it for the Orioles, number 3, Allie Brandt. Brandt over to Charlie Morse. Morse to Veneman. Back to Brandt. Now she'll swing it. Three-point attempt up, and no good by Morse. Kwitnewski with it now. Baseline runner up, no good there by Veneman. And with it for the Spartans, number 10, and that is Jordan Altman. Keely O'Hara, her pass goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Spartans. It'll be Oriole basketball. 6:31 to go in the opening half. Charlie Morse brings the ball up. She'll give it up now to Brandt. And Brandt's pass, a little bit too much there, intended for Veneman. And catching the ball there was Mason County Central assistant coach Travis Altman on the Spartan bench. Here comes Addie LaPointe. Shot put up and just off the mark there by Jordan Altman. And now a foul called on the Orioles. Going to the line will be Altman. Belay my last. It'll actually be Erilyn O'Brien at the free throw line. Foul called on Delana Slater. First free throw shot is no good. Into the Spartan lineup. Returning number 12, Faith Hawk. In for the Orioles, returning number 30, Heston Stowe. Number 13, Claire Keith. And number 43, Grace Forfinski. Free throw is up and good. Getting the free throw for the Spartans, number 13, Erilyn O'Brien. Ludington up 18-6. 6:02 to go. Nice pass. And a shot up and good by Slater. Beautiful pass there from Eloise Kwitnewski. Slater, the recipient of that fine pass. And Ludington now up 20-6 with 5:50 to go in the opening half. LaPointe with the ball for the Spartans. Pass is deflected. It goes out of bounds. And it will be Spartan basketball. With the ball, number 12 for the Spartans, and that is Faith Hawk. Hawk will give it back now to O'Hara. O'Hara, her shot up, no good. Coming away with it for the Orioles, Delana Slater. She'll outlet it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe, Grace Forfinski. Now to Eloise Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski to Keith. Three-point attempt for Finsky, up no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 12, Faith Hawk. That's 13 for the Orioles. That's Claire Keith. If I called her Claire Allen a few times, I apologize, but that's Claire Keith. Addie LaPointe with it for Mason County Central. Ludington up 20-6. 4:48 to go in the second quarter. LaPointe on the dribble drive. And now she's going to draw the foul there, and it'll be called on Eloise Kwitnewski. At the free throw line for Mason County Central, number 2, Addie LaPointe. First attempt is up and no good. Second attempt by LaPointe is up and good. Her first point of the game. Ludington up 20-7. 4:40 to go in the opening half. Grace Forfinski with it. She'll get it ahead now to Heston Stowe. Stowe wide open underneath. Slater up and good! And she's fouled. Delana Slater gets the basket and she'll be shooting one. Orioles 22, Spartans 7, 4:31 left in the opening half. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound Kwitnewski. Her shot partially blocked, out of bounds, and it will be Spartan basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand there's a steal by the Orioles and a basket by Heston Stowe. Ludington up 24-7 with 4:11 to go. Another steal by the Orioles. Keith with it. Keith to Stowe, wide open underneath. Basket, Kwitnewski on a beautiful pass from Stowe. Ludington 26, Mason County Central 7, 3:56 to go in the opening half. Here come the Spartans. With the ball, number 13, Erilyn O'Brien. O'Brien now back for a three-point attempt, up and good. And getting the three, number 2, Addie LaPointe. Orioles 26, Spartans 10, 3:33 to go in the opening half. Heston Stowe with the basketball. She'll give it now to Forfinski, to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski over to Keith. Claire Keith. She'll give it now to Slater. Back to Stowe. They'll swing it now to Forfinski. 4-3. No good. Rebound Spartans. Here comes LaPointe with it for Mason County Central. LaPointe now over to O'Hara. Ball deflected now. Forfinski fighting for it. We have a kick ball right there. 2:59 to go, opening half. Ludington up 26-10. It'll be Mason County Central basketball. Checking into the Spartan lineup, number 5, Mackenzie Carney. Carney with the ball. She'll give it to Altman. Now there's a steal. Stowe with the steal for the Orioles. That just happens to be her brother, one of her brother's first names, Steele Stowe. There's a three-pointer up, no good there by Claire Keith. Ludington does get the ball back to work it inside. Shot up, no good there by Veneman, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Folks, I was talking about North Star Chiropractic a little bit ago, and we'll get back to them in just a bit here. One of our fine sponsors. Leanna Veneman at the free throw line for the Orioles. First shot is good. into the Spartan lineup, number 30, Ella Lyon. Second attempt up and also good by Veneman. Orioles up 28-10. 2:34 left in this second quarter. There's a deflection, but the Spartans have it. There's a steal by the Orioles. Forfinski, and she's going to be fouled. Foul will be called on the Spartans, number 30, Ella Lyon. Grace Forfinski will trigger the ball in. Three-point attempt by Stowe, up no good. Rebound to Mason County Central's Faith Hawk. Jordan Altman with it for Mason County Central. Her pass too far there. Forfinski has it for the Orioles. And as Forfinski was trying to get that ball over to her teammate, Claire Keith, she was fouled. 2:04 left in the second quarter. 18-point Oriole lead, 28-10. Into the Spartan lineup, number 32, Andrea Lopez. Forfinski to Keith. Claire Keith wears jersey number 13. Back now to Veneman. She'll leave it for Forfinski. Forfinski now to... Let's see here. Now that was Stowe. No, actually that there shooting the ball was Keith. Now the Spartans have a takeaway. 1:37 to go in this opening half. Orioles up 28-10. There's a steal. Veneman on the steal there. She'll get the ball ahead to Heston Stowe. Now over to Claire Keith. Keith, the corner, Stowe, three-pointer, up no good. Ball batted out of bounds by Leanna Veneman. Spartan basketball, 1:12 to go in this opening half. Ludington was up 18-5 at the end of one. They're up 28-10 now. There's a steal by the Orioles, and they'll give it right back to the Spartans, and the Orioles get it right back. Keith on the drive to Heston Stowe. Veneman now to Forfinski. Baseline drive, nice pass. Shot no good, overlaid there by Delana Slater, but a beautiful pass by Forfinski. There's a steal by Forfinski. Her shot no good. Heston Stowe comes up with it for the Orioles. Shot up and no good by Claire Keith. Live ball. Claire Keith will chase it down. And now we're going to have a timeout. Ludington with 36 seconds remaining in this opening half. Ludington up 28-10. And as I was saying, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Shout out to Deb Newberg, a big Oriole fan. She says, go O's. Another huge Oriole fan, Patty Sixberry. She says, go O's. Sue Smith. And, of course, Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching from their usual spot. The biggest Oriole fans in Carlisle, Arkansas. Dan Snagowski's watching. He says, go O's. And a big fan of the OSN, Evan Claveau. He says, hi, Julia. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Scoop. Okay, we have 25 seconds to go here in this opening half. Ludington up by the score of 28-10. And Mason County Central with the basketball. Down to 12 seconds. There's a shot put up by Altman and good. Jordan Altman gets the basket. 5 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington up 28-12. They'll work it in. Shot up and in and out. No good. There's the buzzer. And your score at the half from Scottville at Mason County Central High School. The Ludington Orioles 28. The Mason County Central Spartans 12. We'll be back in a little over 3 minutes here on the OSN with the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep included in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington 28, Mason County Central 12. Girls JV basketball, we are at the half. Ludington outscored the Spartans 10-7 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-5 the first 8 minutes of play. Individual scoring for Mason County Central, 4 points for Addie LaPointe, 5 for Jordan Altman, 1 for Erilyn O'Brien, and 2 for Keely O'Hara. For the Orioles, 4 points for Delana Slater, 2 for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, 6 points for Allie Brandt, 6 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 2 for Claire Keith, 2 for Leanna Veneman, 4 for Heston Stowe, and 2 points for Grace Forfinski. Big shout out to our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. I was just there earlier today. Always awesome people over there. Always very helpful. Always have big smiles on their faces. The good people at Safe Harbor Credit Union. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op, another of our fine sponsors, the exclusive Player in a Spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Also, our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Again, we're at the half. Ludington on top, 28-12. Our next broadcast after tonight's girls varsity game here at Scottville will be a week from tonight on Tuesday, January 21st. It'll be at Hawley Gym. It'll be girls JV and girls varsity basketball as the Traverse City Central Trojans come to town. Jamie Sykon will be sitting in with me doing color commentary for the varsity game that night. Again, that's Tuesday, January 21st at Hawley. Girls JV, girls varsity basketball against the Traverse City Central Trojans. Tough loss last night for our boys team at Hawley against the Cadillac Vikings. Ludington fell by the score of 57-45. The Orioles are now 7. Let me double check that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're now 7-5 on the season after 12 games. Again, they fall last night 57-45. Ludington girls varsity, they're 8-3 entering the game tonight, 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Also, Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass at 843-8250. LP&G, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. We're at the half. Ludington up 28-12, and we will return in a couple of minutes for more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show here on the Orioles Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. As we begin play here in the third quarter, it'll be Mason County Central basketball. Ludington on top, 28-12. Girls JV basketball action. Again, the Orioles outscored the Spartans 10-7 in that second quarter after outscoring them 18-5 in the first quarter. We're underway here in the second half. Spartan basketball. Ball deflected right there. Last touch by Grace Forfinski. Ball's triggered in there by number 10, Jordan Altman. Spartans working the ball with Addie LaPointe, and now a officials timeout. Not sure why they just know it's an official's timeout. It looks like whatever it was, we're back to action. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Spartans working the ball down in low. Faith Hawk over to Addie LaPointe. There's a steal by Forfinski. Forfinski ahead to the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. She loses it, and coming away with it for the Spartans looked to be number 13, Erilyn O'Brien. Will lay my last. That was actually number 12, Faith Hawk. LaPointe now to Hawk. Back to LaPointe. They'll swing it now to O'Hara. Hawk with it once again. She'll give it to LaPointe. O'Hara. Oriole defense. Spartans taking a lot of time. They've had the ball the entire minute 20 there. There's a steal by the Orioles. Keith with the steal ahead to Stowe. Stowe turnaround up and in. Heston Stowe with the basket. Ludington up 30-12. And now we are going to have a line violation by the Spartans. It'll be Oriole basketball. Ludington up 30-12, 6:26 to go in the third quarter. Girls JV basketball action from Scottville here at Mason County Central High School. There's a three-point attempt by Keith, no good. Kept alive by Kwitnewski. Fought for, and the Spartans have it. Keely O'Hara. She'll give it now to Jordan Altman. To Addie LaPointe. LaPointe, O'Hara, ball deflected right there by Heston Stowe. And Heston Stowe were really ball hawking Keely O'Hara right there. O'Brien now back to LaPointe. To O'Hara. LaPointe goes back out on top now to O'Hara. They'll work it inside. There's a steal by Grace Forfinski. Forfinski in a hurry for the Orioles. She'll turn around. No. But right there's Thomas. No good. Kwitnewski, good. Ludington, 3 chances there on the offense. 2 chances on offensive glass. And Kwitnewski gets the basket. Orioles up 32-12. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Going to have a foul on the Orioles. It's going to be, I think, yeah, it's going to be on Eloise Kwitnewski. Shout out to Zach Sweet. He says, let's go, ladies. Also, Tammy Crispel says, let's go, Lady O's. Delana Slater checks into the Oriole lineup. She wears jersey number 0. Spartan basketball, 5:09 to go. Third quarter, Ludington up 32-12. There's a shot up, no good there by the Spartans. And Heston Stowe has it for the Orioles. Her pass deflected, and coming away with it for the Spartans is number 10, and that is Jordan Altman. Jordan Altman, a freshman. Now the Orioles steal it right back. Stowe to Forfinski. Her shot, she lost her balance, and her shot went out of bounds, and it will be Spartan basketball. Into the Spartan lineup, number 32, Andrea Lopez. .445 to go in the third quarter. 20-point Oriole lead, 32-12. Losing the ball for the Spartans. That looked to be Erilyn O'Brien. It'll be Ludington basketball. On the court for the Orioles right now for Finsky, Stowe, Keith, Thomas, and Slater. Three-pointer, Stowe, no good. Rebound to the Spartans. Number 13, Erilyn O'Brien. The clock shows 4:12 remaining in the third quarter. Ludington up by 20, 32-12. There's a deflection and nice steal there by Heston Stowe. Stowe will swing the ball now to Keith. Her shot's going to be short. Rebound fought for, and the Spartans come away with it. Bringing the ball up for Mason County Central, number 14, Keely O'Hara. They'll work it inside, and now back out. Three-pointer up and in. Actually, it was a two. It was a two-pointer there. And getting that shot for Mason County Central, I believe that was Keely O'Hara. Ludington up 32-14. Nice pass there. Thomas, her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Orioles 32, Spartans 14, 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Raven Thomas at the free throw line for Ludington. First shot is up and good. Into the Spartan lineup, number 30, Ella Lyon. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Allie Brandt. Number 22, Charlie Morse. And also number 25 into the Oriole lineup, and that is Leanna Veneman. Orioles get the rebound off the missed free throw. Veneman to Morse, now to Brandt. Brandt, Thomas, and her pass, a little too much right there. Had the right idea. She was trying to get that ball down low to Slater. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Spartan basketball. Ludington up 33-14, 3:11 to go in the third quarter. Ludington JV's 10-1 on the season entering this game. Our boys freshman team, they're 10-0 on the year, led by the microwave Dante Vella. He's their coach. Three-pointer for Chuck the Duck. Charlie Morse nails the three, and Ludington now on top 36-14. Spartans working the ball, and with it now for a three-point attempt. That's going to be off the mark. That was number 12, Faith Hawk. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Morse brings it up for Ludington to Brandt. Back to Morse. Brandt. Morse, they're playing a little pitch and catch right now. Back to Brandt. Now to Raven Thomas. Thomas trying to get the ball to Slater once again. It's picked off, and here come the Spartans. 2:05 to go, third quarter. Ludington 36, Mason County Central 14. Keely O'Hara with the ball. Now over to Jordan Altman. Altman to Faith Hawk. There's a shot up and in. 2-point basket there by Keely O'Hara. Ludington up 36-16, 1:37 to go in the third quarter. 3-point attempt, Morse, good! Charlie Morse, and that wasn't your garden variety three there. That was from well above the key, and she's got 6 points on 2 3-pointers in this third quarter. Ludington up 39-16, 1:18 to go in the third. Ball loose right now, the Spartans have it. O'Hara with it, being guarded by Brandt. Oh, there's a steal by the Orioles, and Veneman has it. Veneman will bring the ball up. Now she'll dish it over to Morse. Back to Veneman. Brandt. Morse. Morse down low. Slater with it. Her pass is picked off with 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington on top 39-16. Now a foul called on Allie Brandt. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. And into the Spartan lineup will be number 5, Mackenzie Carney. We'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. There was a steal by Kwitnewski, and she took it all the way for the basket. And now another steal by the Orioles. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 41-16. Brandt to Kwitnewski, cross court. 3-point attempt up and good! Leanna Veneman, the bank is open. She banks home a 3 just in front of the buzzer. And your score at the end of 3 from Mason County Central High School, the Ludington Orioles 44, the Mason County Central Spartans 16. You are listening to and watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington 44, Mason County Central 16 girls JV basketball action. The Orioles outscored the Spartans 16-4 in that third quarter. And we're about to begin play here now in the fourth quarter. Girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader tonight coming your way on the Oriole Sports Network, and the varsity game will also be connected with 102.7 WMOM. Ludington basketball to begin play. Now it's going to be an over and back violation right there on Ludington, as Forfinski's inbound pass right there to Claire Keith. She had 1 foot. She had a foot on each side right there of the mid-court. So an over and back violation, and here come the Spartans. Addie LaPointe with it. She's guarded there by Forfinski. Now we're going to have a timeout called by the Spartans, 18 seconds into this fourth quarter. It will be a full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington 44, Mason County Central 16. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Mason County Central basketball. Ludington up 44-16. Spartans will work the ball in. There's a shot that's going to be short. That was put up there by Faith Hawk, and here comes Ludington. Claire Keith with the basketball. Now to, that was Heston Stowe with the ball. She did pass it to Claire Keith, who passed it back to Stowe, and now the ball is batted out of bounds, and it will remain with the Orioles. Grace Forfinski will trigger the ball in for Ludington. She gets it in to Slater. Her shot up and in. Delana Slater with the bucket. Ludington 46, Mason County Central 16. LaPointe on the dribble drive for the Spartans. They'll work it down low. Now back out to LaPointe. Her pass is picked off there by Keith. Ahead to Forfinski, and now Forfinski gone, and she's fouled. Grace Forfinski with the basket with the left hand, and she gets hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. 5 points in the game for Grace Forfinski. Ludington up 49-16. 6:47 to go in this girls JV basketball game. Ludington JV girls looking for their 11th win of the year. Here's a steal by Forfinski. Shot up and no good, too hard. Rebound up and in by Claire Keith. Ludington 51, Mason County Central 16. LaPointe gets the ball down into the paint to Erilyn O'Brien. Here's another Oriole steal. Heston Stowe on her way to the hoop, up and good. Boy, Heston Stowe, she's got some real impressive quickness and speed when she gets that basketball. Orioles now up 53-16. LaPointe, ball stolen there by Forfinski. She'll get it ahead to Keith. It's a 2-on-1 break. Shot no good by Keith. Rebound up by Stowe, no good. Ball batted away. Actually, a foul is going to be called on the Orioles, and it's going to be on Claire Keith. Into the Spartan lineup, number 30, Ella Lyon. Also in number 32, Andrea Lopez. And checking in as well. Let's see here. We got 10 out there, and that's Jordan Altman. 32. Okay. I think we're all updated on the Spartans that are in the game right now. There's a shot on the way up, no good there by number 14. That was Keely O'Hara. The ball's in the hands now of Mackenzie Carney. She wears jersey number 5. Some new Orioles on the court as well. Number 1, the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. Also out there, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Number 22, Charlie Morse. Number 3, that's Allie Brandt. There's a three-pointer up and no good by Brandt. And the only Oriole remaining out there, 4 new Orioles. We've got an Oriole down and hurt right now, and that's Charlie Morse, she went down really hard. Officials timeout, and Coach Troy Veneman going out to assist. And here comes the Mason County Central Spartan trainer as well. He's heading over there in a hurry. We have 4:47 left in this fourth quarter. Ludington 53, Mason County Central 16. And we want to tell you folks about IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282, and it's great to see Charlie Morse bounce back up. She wanted to go in and play, and Coach Troy Veneman said, no, you're heading over to the bench, but she looks, it's good to see her bounce up like that. And she looks to be fine. 4:40 to go in the ball game. There's a steal. Claire Keith. She'll get the ball over now to Brandt. Brandt to Thomas. Back to Brandt. Three-pointer up and no good. Ball fought for. Stowe on the nice move there by Heston. Stowe going down the lane. Her shot was no good, but she draws the foul and she will shoot 2. Charlie Morse getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup. It was Keith who checked in for her, and I think she's going to check back. Yep, Morse will check in, and Keith will get a rest on the bench. First free throw is up and in by Heston Stowe. Second attempt is no good. Stowe gets 1 of 2. Ludington up 54-16. Raven Thomas, good hustle there. Not able to steal the ball, but she showed really good effort there. 4:12 remaining in the game. There's a steal by Charlie Morse. Unfortunately, she was right on the black out of bounds line as she caught the basketball. Mason County Central basketball. Stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show at the conclusion of this game. Then we'll have shot up no good by the Spartans. Then we'll have 102.7 WMOM checking in. And we will have the House of Flavors pregame show for the varsity. The 8-3 Ludington Orioles against the 3-5 Mason County Central Spartans. Spartans currently a 2-game winning streak against Ludington. There's a shot by Raven Thomas, no good. Rebound fought for. Jump ball, possession arrow to Mason County Central. 3:43 left in the game. Ludington up 54-16. Delana Slater returns to the Oriole lineup, and Heston Stowe will take a seat on the bench. Spartans on the attack. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let team Jamie Loney, 3-point attempt by the Spartans, up no good, rebound to Slater. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. 3-point attempt, Orioles, no good. That was put up by Brandt. Now Charlie Morse has it. Again, with Team Jamie Loney, you can give him a call at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. There's a basket up and in for Leanna Veneman. 7 points in the game for Veneman. The Orioles up 56-16. 2:34 to go. The state-mandated running clock is in effect. Returning to the Oriole lineup, to the Spartan lineup, number 2, Addie LaPointe, and also checking in, number 4, Luella Purple. Three-point attempt up and just off the mark there by Jordan Altman. Here comes Charlie Morse with the ball. She'll get it ahead now to Brandt. Brandt to Veneman. Her shot no good. Rebound fought for. Still alive. And what are we going to have here? So like I said, the running clock is in effect. 1 minute, 43 seconds left in the game. Ludington up 56-16. Ludington basketball. Okay. Must have been a jump ball there, possession arrow to the Orioles. Thomas will get it into Morse. Her shot up, no good. Out of bounds, and it'll be Spartan basketball. Ludington 56, Mason County Central 16, 1:08 left in the ball game. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Ludington Orioles. Again, the Ludington JV 10-1 on the season. The only loss coming early in the year to Grand Haven by 6 points. We'll be talking to Oriole assistant coach Keelan Laird at the conclusion of this one. There's a shot up and in, a three-pointer for the Spartans. And hitting that three, number 14 for Mason County Central, Keely O'Hara. 28 seconds left in the game. Ludington 56, Mason County Central 19. Thomas, Slater. Slater will give it to Charlie Morse. To Slater, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. 10 seconds to go, and now a deflection right there, and Brandt went back and got it. She'll give it to Morse. Morse now to Thomas. Her shot up, no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. Mason County Central basketball. There's the buzzer. Your final score, girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 56, the Mason County Central Spartans 19. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. We first want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. The Orioles outscored the Spartans 12-3 in that fourth quarter. They win 56-19. Ludington started out fast. They outscored MCC 18-5 in the first, 10-7 in the second, 16-4 in the third, 12-3 in the fourth. They led 28-12 at the half. 44-16 at the end of 3. And again, they win 56-19. Individual scoring for the Spartans, 4 points for Addie LaPointe, 5 for Jordan Altman, 1 for Erilyn O'Brien, and 9 for Keely O'Hara. For the Orioles, 6 points for Delana Slater, 3 for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, 6 for Allie Brandt, 10 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 4 points for Claire Keith, 6 for Charlie Morse, 7 for Leanna Veneman, 9 for Heston Stowe, and 5 for Grace Forfinski. We hope to be talking here momentarily with Oriole assistant coach Keelan Laird in regards to this ball game. Varsity game tonight, the 8-3 Ludington Orioles, 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division against the 3-5 Mason County Central Spartans, 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Rivers Division. Again, our JV win by the score of 56-19. We're getting a big thank you to all of our sponsors down the line. Smith & Eddy is our exclusive post-game sponsor. And Ludington JV moved to 11-1 on the season with their 56-19 victory over the Mason County Central Spartans. Right now we're going to step aside and we're going to give assistant coach Keelan Laird about another minute here to see if she's going to make it up. And in the meantime, we'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. I'm with JV assistant coach Keelan Laird. And Coach Laird, your team now 11-1 on the season after another impressive victory, this time over county rival Mason County Central, 56-19. Team just came out and really took it to the Spartans, outscoring them 18-5 in the first quarter. And that smothering, tenacious, relentless defense, that's something to be very impressed with as well with this Ludington JV team, now 11-1 on the year.
Yeah, definitely. They always come out and they're so aggressive, and it's amazing because it's a totally different defense than when I played, and it's just amazing to see how aggressive and ball-driven they are.
You know what they kind of remind me of? It's like when you stir up when you're a kid and you're messing around with a beehive and you kind of stir it up and they get very, very agitated, and that's kind of what this Ludington team is like, the way they play defense, and they're very aggressive on the offense as well. You look tonight, you talk about balanced scoring, Keelan. You didn't have one girl in double. Well, yeah, you did. Eloise Kwitnewski had 10 points, 9 for Heston Stowe. Then you had Delana Slater, Allie Brandt, and Charlie Morse, all with 6 apiece. Grace Forfinski had 5. Did I mention Leanna Veneman had 7? Claire Keith with 4. And the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas, who comes by that nickname very honestly given to her by Coach Troy Veneman. She had 3 points tonight, but she'll be playing in the varsity game as well.
Right, yeah. Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is.
When you look at that balanced scoring. What would you say right now makes you and Coach Veneman the happiest with this team?
I think the way, we can sub any of the girls in, and they did exactly what we asked them to do. There's not a difference between the subbing that we did. We can put anybody in, and they're just as aggressive as the person that was out there before them. They're all so ball-driven. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's a good observation. Charlie Morse, how's she doing? She went down for a little bit. She looks like she's okay, but
She was good. I think it scared her. I think she got hit in the eye a little bit, or like a finger to the eye. I'm not 100% sure. But as soon as she came off the bench, she was smiling and saying she's ready to go back in. So
sounds good. Thanks for coming up as always.
Yeah,
Been
of course.
seeing a lot of you this year,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing, Oriole Nation, because if Coach Keelan Laird is up here, that means the Orioles have won. Because Coach Veneman comes up, he comes up after a tough loss.
yeah,
so.
Troy hasn't been up here at all.
No, he hasn't all season. So enjoy this one. Thanks for coming up, and go O's.
Thank you, go O's.
You're welcome. That's Assistant Coach Keelan Laird and her JV team. They go to 11-1 with a very impressive 56-19 victory. That's going to wrap things up for the Smith and Eddy post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball action here on the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call, joined by OSN Executive Director, Producer, and boys varsity basketball coach Thad Shank. He'll be doing color commentary with me tonight. Julia Habman, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and also we have Jackson Jenner with us, the OSN cameraman. How you doing, Coach Shank?
Doing great, Scoop. Good to be here.
We're glad to have you here, I should say. Your boys coming off a tough 12-point loss last night to the Cadillac Vikings, but we got some girls action coming tonight. The Ludington Orioles girls team trying to break a 2-year losing streak to the Mason County Central Spartans.
You're a man with a lot of facts, Scoop. I didn't realize that it was a 2-year losing streak to the Spartans.
It is. I got that right from Coach Warren Stowe.
Oh, okay.
I confirmed my sources, and he said, yeah, Scoop, we've lost 2 years in a row to the Spartans.
I think they might have beat him in the tournament one of the years, though, didn't they? Or maybe not. I'm not sure.
I'll have to double check on that, Thad. But you got the Spartans list right there. They're 3-5 on the year, 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Rivers Division. They are currently on a 4-game losing streak. Their most recent game, they fell to the Shelby Tigers 55-36. Again, they're over in that Rivers Division. Our Orioles are 8-3 on the year, 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, and we're nipping at the heels of the Fremont Packers.
Yeah, I mean, our records are hard to. I don't know if we want to look at that Mason County Central 3-5 record. I think this year that Rivers Division in girls is overall probably a little bit stronger than the Lakes Division is. Shelby and Hart got some really good young players, and we have Fremont on our end, and it looks like the Spartans played Fremont the other night as well. So they've played a pretty competitive schedule these last 3 or 4 games.
We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Yummy, delicious House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I talked with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say about tonight's ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and Coach Stowe, tonight your girls are at Mason County Central to take on the Spartans in the battle for Mason County. Mason County Central, a team that has had your girls' number the last few years. I'm sure your girls are very excited to get on the court with Mason County Central and try to give them a little bit of a payback.
Well, just, always a fun game, when you can play at Mason County Central or vice versa. And, a lot of those girls know each other and have played against each other. And, you have a good relationship with them. You're playing in the summer against them a lot of times. And so it'll be fun. There'll be a big crowd there, no doubt. And, a lot of the young girls that are part of the rec basketball program, right, that extends into Scottville. So, I know a lot of those girls from summer camp and stuff. So just all around a really cool game. And they've come out on top the past 2 years, and we had a great practice yesterday, and just looking forward for the opportunity today.
One Oriole in particular is probably really looking forward to this game, your senior Peyton Welch.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, right? She grew up with those girls and now playing for Ludington. But, we had not me and her, but me and the team had a long talk. Not a long talk either, Scoop. We had a talk yesterday after film. Sometimes it's easy to let outside stuff creep into a game like this, and we just need to play basketball and focus on doing our job and doing the right thing and making good decisions, and the rest of that stuff will take care of itself.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. Your girls are now 8-3 overall in the season, 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Mason County Central, very uncharacteristic. They're 3-5 overall in the season. Currently 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Rivers Division. If you look at their schedule, their wins came. They had a 3-game winning streak earlier in the year. Wins against North Muskegon, Holton, and Brethren. They have lost to Manistee. They've also lost to Ravenna, Fremont, Hart, and Shelby.
Yeah, and they're playing good teams. I mean, those are good teams. Shelby, Hart, and Fremont are hard guards for anybody. And that Shelby team is a really young team that's got some really, really talented girls on it. And Hart obviously is a power, and Fremont, handled us earlier in the year. So, I understand that they don't have as many wins as maybe some of those previous Mason County Central teams had, but, they're still a very talented group of girls that can win on any given night. And when you have a player, the Miller girl can go off for 30 on any given night. And if you have a girl that can score 30, that's saying something. So, we know we're going to have to play our best to compete.
Are you happy, Coach, with the contributions you're getting from everyone? I mean, you've got the big, the three-pronged attack there with Peyton Welch, Jordan Anderson, Eliana Jerusalem, but you're getting contributions from everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of that stuff's on scene. I think Jalen Laird does a lot of stuff that maybe doesn't translate into the scorebook. Same with Madeline Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon's more of in a full-time ball handler role this year, where in the past she could kind of play off the ball a little bit, which probably helped her scoring. And then you look at the other girls too, Kaya, JC, Kelsey, Raven, Leonie. I'm very proud of all of them. I mean, there's no doubt that the collective whole is leading us to success on and off the court. And then that trickles down to the lower levels too. There's multiple times in the past 2 or 3 weeks I've taken 3 or 4 girls or all the sophomores from Coach Troy to practice with me, because I just have low numbers on my team as it is, and with Elle kind of tweaking her ankle and other things, we've needed bodies. So they never roll their eyes. They never smack their lips, right? They're happy to come and help. And that's not always the most glamorous job, to play offense when we're guarding you, or to play defense when we're trying to run offense. I don't put those young girls in necessarily the best situations, but they compete and they're better for it. So, from top to bottom, 100% on my team. Just very pleased with everybody.
Your starting lineup for tonight:
Madeline at the 1, Elle at the 2, Peyton Welch at the 3, Jay Lynn Laird at the 4, and Joe at the 5.
All right, Coach, go O's, and we'll talk to you after the ball game.
Talk to you later. Go O's.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. We'd like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. You can contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor of the Ludington Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. And right now we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have those starting lineups coming your way right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, Jackson Jenner with you, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Spartans of Mason County Central, coached by Brian Beebe, assisted by Travis Altman and Brent Lyon. Starting at the guards, number 11, Jessica Peterson, she is a junior. Also number 15, Hannah Thorough, she is a senior. And number 24, Mallory Miller, she is a senior. Starting forwards for the Spartans, number 3, J.C. Meyer, a junior. And number 22, Eva Bradel, she is a senior. Mason County Central 3-5 on the year, 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Rivers. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird. Starting at the guards, number 2, Peyton Welch, she is a senior. Number 11, Madeline Kenyon, a junior. And number 20, Eliana Jeruzal, a senior. Forwards are number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And number 40, Jordan Anderson, a senior. Ludington 8-3 on the season, 6-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington will be in their black jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Mason County Central in their white jerseys. They have blue lettering and numerals trimmed in yellow. And here we go, Thad, the Ludington Orioles and the Mason County Central Spartans at Mason County Central High School. Now, how do you rate this gym when you and your boys play here? Do you like it as one of the gyms you play in during the season?
I don't rate gyms usually, Scoop.
Okay.
But I don't. It's usually a great atmosphere just because it's a local rivalry, so that's the positive.
Hey, that's a great start for the Orioles there, Thad, as Eliana Jeruzal hits a three-pointer to start the game off for Ludington. Here come the Spartans.
Nice job by the Miller girl attacking our full court pressure there and drawing some defenders and getting her teammate open right there. Good job early on handling the pressure.
Ludington up 3-2, 7:22 to go in the opening quarter. Both teams score on their opening offensive possession. There's a drive by Jeruzal. Her shot no good. Rebound, Anderson. Shot blocked. It ends up in the hands, however, of Jalen Laird. Now with it, you have Madeline Kenyon over to Welch, to Jerusalem. Inside they go to Anderson, to Laird. Her shot is no good, and here come the Spartans.
Great offensive series by Ludington. They didn't finish at the rim like they would have liked to right there, but they did all the right things with that high-low action.
They had a great ball movement there, Thad. I couldn't even keep up with it. Spartans come back and get a basket from number 24, Mallory Miller. Mason County Central 4, Ludington 3, 6:37 to go in this opening quarter.
The Miller girls got off to a good start. It'll be interesting to see how we try to control her defensively tonight.
She got their first bucket too, right, Thad?
No, she assisted on her first bucket and got the second one.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, was not looking at Spartan's first basket. And there's a shot put up, missed there, and Anderson comes away with it for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead now to Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon, she wears jersey number 11. She'll give it now to Eliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem now to Peyton Welch. Nice high-low there. Anderson shot over. She overlaid it right there. Well, again, Ludington.
She got wedged pretty deep under the basket, Scoop. That was a hard one to finish right there.
Yep, yeah, you're definitely right on that. And now there's a shot by the Spartans up, no good. That was put up by number 15. That was Hannah Thorough. And now here comes Madeline Kenyon for the Orioles. 5:42 to go in the opening quarter. Spartans up by a point, 4-3. Three-point attempt, Welch, up, no good. Chased down there by Jerusalem. Her pass is going to sail, and it's going to be recovered there by Kenyon, but it's going to be an over and back violation.
First few possessions, Mason County Central's in that little extended 2-3 zone. I think they're going to try to plug up our taller girls in the Laird and the Anderson girl and make us shoot that perimeter shot.
With the ball for the Spartans, number 22, and that's Eva Radel. The work it inside, shot up no good there by Mallory Miller. And here comes Jerusalem for the Orioles.
Orioles got fortunate. You never want to throw that ball, save that ball from under your basket.
Three-pointer, good! Madeline Kenyon tickles the twines. Nothing but net from three-point land.
I think that's what we really need, Madeline, to get hot down the stretch of the season. She's a good perimeter shooter, and we need her to stretch those zone defenses that we're seeing most every night.
Ludington 6, Mason County Central 4. 4:40 left in the opening quarter. Mallory Miller, baseline jumper, short, and it ends up in the hands of Jordan Anderson. She'll get it ahead now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon, Jerusalem, Laird, now a shot put by Anderson, and Anderson gets hacked.
Great job by Jordan going and getting that second shot right there.
Jordan Anderson, nearly 6'3".
Games are rarely won, Scoop, on the first shot, as you most definitely know, right?
Yeah.
Those second and third shots are key.
Exactly. And a number of people responding on the Oriole Sports Network page today. Coach, they want to know what is in the water and what are they feeding the boys in Cadillac.
Some big boys.
Yeah.
Skilled boys, too.
Exactly. When you got, as you said last night in the postgame, when you got a 6'6" boy, young man handling, bringing the ball up and being out of the guard position, as they did in Gavin Gates, Anyway, back to action here at Mason County Central. Ludington up by 3, 7-4. Nice defense there by the Orioles. Jordan Anderson comes away with it. Ahead to Peyton Welch. Now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem cross-court pass there to Kenyon.
Yeah, Jordan did a great job that last possession, showing herself out on that ball screen. They're trying to free Miller up with that ball screen action, and Jordan did a great job hard hedging that thing and taking it away.
Nice pass from Anderson there to Jalen Laird. Laird a little too hard on the shot, and here comes Mason County Central. Ludington up 7-4, 3:23 to go, opening quarter.
We've got some good looks early on, Scoop. It's just a matter of being able to finish those shots at the rim.
I totally agree with you. There's a nice block by Jalen Laird on Mallory Miller. Orioles up by 3, 7-4, 3:12 to go in the opening quarter. Oriole Sports Network with you along with 102.7 WMOM. Mason County Central basketball. Ball will be triggered in by the Spartans, number 12, Aubrey Shy, who's checked into the game. And now a shot put up there by Eva Bradel, and she draws the foul. Radel at the free throw line. Shooting 2. First attempt is good. Checking into the Spartan, or returning to the Spartan lineup, number 15, Hannah Thorough. Bradel's second attempt, in and out, no good. Ball taken away there by the Spartans, and that was Aubrey Shy. Now to Eva Radel. Mallory Miller for 3. That's going to be wedged up between the rim and the backboard right there. We were seeing that a lot earlier in the season, Coach. First time I've seen that in a while now. Good thing we got, hey, that official right there. That wasn't even Danny Altman that did that. But these officials got some pretty good height. He was able to get the ball away there from the backboard, wedge between the backboard and the rim, and back to action. Mason County Central basketball on the, because that is considered a jump ball right there. Mason County Central basketball. Ludington up by 2, 7-5. Thorough. Miller, nice pass. Shot up no good, however, by the Spartans, number 11, Jessica Peterson. Jalen Laird with it now. And checking into the Oriole lineup, you got number 4, that's Kaya Jones, and she's just a freshman. Jalen Laird, God, nice pass, good ball movement by the Orioles. Laird gets the basket.
Yeah, great high-low action. Ludington's bringing their 2 post players up to that high post, mid post area, and they're so tall that it's hard to eliminate that initial pass, and they're playing high-low on it and getting some easy looks tonight.
Ludington 9, Mason County Central 5. Make that Ludington 9, Mason County Central 7. Mallory Miller gets a baseline jumper, and we have a timeout on the floor with your score. The
30-second timeout.
30 seconds.
Spartans are going to talk a little bit about this high-low and how they're defending it right now, try to make an adjustment.
We'd like to give some love to one of our great sponsors. The team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Ludington with the basketball. Kaya Jones has it. See her brother here tonight, Gage Jones, who you just coached the last 3-4 years. There's a steal by the Spartans. Ludington up 9-7, 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. Eva Radel with the ball. There's a deflection, and Jordan Anderson has it for the Orioles. She'll give it now to Eliana Jeruzel. Jeruzel over to Jones. Kaya Jones back to Jeruzel. You also have J.C. Cole in the game. She wears jersey number 23. She's a junior. Cole to Anderson. Now to Laird. Her shot no good. Ball fought for. Coming away with it for the Spartans, number 12, Aubrey Shy. She will give it now to Mallory Miller. 1:06 to go in the opening quarter. 2-point Oriole lead, 9-7. There's a block right there, but also some of the, not only getting some of the ball, but getting some of the body there was Jalen Laird.
Well, Ludington's really been aggressive on that high ball screen that Miller's playing off of, and she did a nice job backing up and making a little pocket pass in there to the mid post, and got the Radel girl a good look at the basket.
Radel's first free throw no good. Into the Oriole lineup, returning number 2, Peyton Welch. Also checking in number 15, Kelsey Bowman. She's a sophomore. And returning as well, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. Radel's second attempt from the free throw line is good. She's a southpaw. She gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up by a point, 9-8. Very competitive first quarter here. Teams up and down the court. Kaya Jones will bring the ball up. She'll give it now to J.C. Cole. Cole's pass is picked off. Mallory Miller. And Miller is going to take it in and get the basket. Great job by Miller. The way she shielded. There's a steal by Miller. And she'll get another basket. Mallory Miller with 4 quick points right there. And the Spartans have a 12-9 lead.
Ludington a little careless with the ball the last few possessions. Mason County Central switched into a 1-3-1 zone defense and extended that defense a little bit, and it's caused us some problems on the few initial possessions.
J.C. Cole with it. Cross-court pass now to Madeline Kenyon. Now to Kaya Jones. J.C. Cole, 14 seconds left in this opening quarter. Peyton Welch with it. Great defense by the Spartans, and there's a steal by Jessica Peterson. She'll give it now to Mallory Miller, who has had a big first quarter for the Spartans. Miller's three-point attempt no good, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1 from Mason County Central High School, your score, the Mason County Central Spartans 12, the Ludington Orioles 9. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Spartans lead the Orioles 12-9, and it will be Ludington basketball to begin the second quarter here. Coach, anything you saw in that first quarter surprise you, or pretty much what you think you'd get when you get these two county rivals together?
Yeah, nothing particularly surprising to this point in time. Ludington got some great shots early on, just wasn't able to finish, and then the extension of that zone D caused a little havoc at the end of the first quarter.
Laird with a nice pass to Anderson. God, that was beautiful ball movement there. Jalen Laird with the assist. Jordan Anderson with the bucket.
Nice left hand by Jordan there, shooting that little lefty hook.
Jordan's got 3 points in this opening half, and Ludington now within a point, 12-11. Mallory Miller with it, and you heard what Coach Warren Stowe said in the pregame interview. He said that Mallory Miller, she can go off at any time. There's a steal for the Orioles ahead to Jerusalem. So wasn't able to get control of the ball there. She'll pass it back now to Peyton Welch.
Great job on the ball screen that time by Ludington. They got the hard hedge like they did previously, but they had help defenders stepping up and plugging the middle of the paint.
Kenyon, 3, oh, in and out. It went halfway down and spun out. We have a jump ball, possession arrow to Mason County Central.
I think she's really the key for the Orioles this year. I mean, she's a girl who has the ability to knock down that perimeter shot. Not that the other girls don't, but her and Elena, if they can knock down those perimeter jump shots, that's going to stretch things up and open things up for Jalen and Jordan a little bit.
Definitely concur with you on that, Coach. Mason County Central with the basketball. They have a 1-point lead, 12-11, 6:36 left in the second quarter. With the ball for the Spartans, number 3, J.C. Meyer. Meyer will give it now over to, actually with the ball right now is Jessica Peterson. Peterson, there's a drive, a shot put up, no good there by Eva Redel, but she's fouled and she'll go to the free throw line.
Left-handers have the tendency of messing up some kids. It's not natural to close out on that left hand in the middle of the floor for a lot of kids because the majority of kids are right-handed. You've watched a couple times there where us give her left, and she's pretty good going to her left.
Radle's first free throw was good. The second attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound to Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet it now to Madeline Kenyon. Mason County Central up 13-11. 6:10 left in the opening half. Jerusalem to Kenyon. And nice ball movement there. Laird with the basket. Give the assist to Anderson.
I'm really surprised Mason County Central didn't stick in that 1-3-1 for a little, but maybe it's personnel based. They're back to that 2-3, and they really had trouble containing our high-low game against that 2-3.
Mallory Miller, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Laird. Ludington 13, Mason County Central 13. Laird pass to Welch, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. Peyton Welch, the Mason County Central transfer a couple of years ago. So she knows a lot of these girls on the Spartan team very well.
I think the key tonight is what we just saw right there. What team can get out in transition and generate some easy points? It's been hard to score the ball for both teams in the half court. So good sign, us getting out in transition there and getting an easy one like that.
Welch, first free throw good. Second attempt up and good. Peyton Welch, 2 free throws there. Coach Stowe has himself a transfer from MCC, just as you do on the boys team, in Zach Graham. All right, Ludington up 15-13. 5:23 to go in the second quarter. Mallory Miller with the ball. She wears jersey number 24. Her pass is picked off there by Welch. Welch was able to deflect it. Jordan Anderson then gave it to Kenyon. Down to the corner, Jerusalem. Her shot's going to be off the mark. Right there, though, was Welch. No good. Anderson with the rebound. And now Anderson's going to draw the foul. Some great work on the offensive glass by the Orioles.
Yeah, it was all started out. We switched up defenses down on the other end. Went a little 1-2-2 extended, and they really focused on double teaming the Miller girl there and created a turnover. Nice little adjustment by Coach Stowe.
Anderson's first free throw is good. 4 points in this opening half for Jordan. Second attempt up, also good.
You look good at the free throw line tonight. That's a good sign. Getting some early free throws.
A very good sign. Ludington now up 17-13. There's a steal by Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon now over to Jerusalem. Back to Kenyon. They'll swing it now to Welch for 3. No good. Long rebound to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon on the drive. Good! Madeline Kenyon, the long rebound there, and then she took it in and gets the layup. Ludington now up 19-13. Mallard, go ahead, Thad.
Defense is taking over a little bit here the last few minutes. We've generated some offense from our defense and extending our pressure a little bit.
And Mallory Miller looks a bit winded, Coach.
That's a good thing for the Orioles.
There's a foul there called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be on Welch. We'll see here. Nope, believe my last is going to be on Madeline Kenyon. At the free throw line for Mason County Central, number 3, J.C. Meyer. Her first attempt is up and good.
Both teams have been good at the free throw line.
Yes, they do. Meyer's second attempt. Up and good. Yeah, these teams, as you said, Coach, they're really shooting their free throws. 19-15, Ludington with the lead. 4:15 to go in the opening half. Madeline Kenyon on the drive. Kenyon takes the 3. Gone! She had a Spartan right next to her, Thad.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge right there. She starts knocking down that, and Elena can join in with her a little bit, hitting that perimeter shot. That's going to really make things go smoothly for this Oriole team down the stretch of this season.
There's a steal by the Orioles. Yeah, that last three-pointer by Kenyon. She came down there And I believe it was Mallory Miller was right next to her.
Come on.
There goes Kenyon on the drive. God, boy, oh boy. Madeline Kenyon on fire in this first half.
She just hit that three, and that ball was passed to her in the wing, and she caught it with a little shot fake and got that defender running at her and went right by. Great basketball.
I'm sure Coach Warren Stowe loves to see this aggressiveness here by Kenyon. And now we have a basket by Miller and a timeout called on the floor. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Ludington up 24-17. And we want to thank North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh at 311 South Grath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
Mason County Central looks like you're going to go back to that 1-3-1 zone that they had a little success with early in the game. We'll see if Ludington can attack it a little better this round.
Ludington JV's winning tonight 56-19 to move to 11-1 on the season. So congratulations to Coach Troy Veneman and his girls. Their only loss early in the year to Grand Haven by 6 points. All right, back to action here. Jerusalem with it. Jerusalem now, and ball not good. That was Madeline Kenyon there. She couldn't corral it. It goes out of bounds right in front of the MCC bench. Spartan basketball. Orioles up by 7, 24-17. 3:01 to go in the opening half. Ludington was down 12-9 at the end of the first quarter. The ball batted out of bounds, and it will stay with the Spartans. On the court for the Orioles, you have Kenyon, Laird, Jerusalem, Anderson, and Welch. 2:46 to go in the second quarter. Miller, tough turnaround shot, no good. Rebound Laird, and now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Timeout, Coach Warren Stowe and the Ludington Orioles. Ludington up 24-17, 2:41 to go in the opening half, and it is going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington leads Mason County Central girls varsity basketball action. Ludington 24, Mason County Central 17. Shout out to Karen H. She says, let's go O's. Great teamwork. All right, Ludington with the basketball.
Mason County Central's changing it up, going to a little lady-to-lady defense right now.
Welch to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Welch. See what Coach Warren Stowe drew up for.
He's calling out flow. He thought they were in a little bit of zone defense, but they changed it up, so they're going back to their man offense.
Good drive there. Ooh. Coach Stowe yelling, get moving. Welch down the lane, shot up, no good. Anderson with the rebound, ends up in Welch's hands. Her shot, no good. Ball batted out of bounds there by Jordan Anderson.
He was yelling to get the ball moving, Scoop. He wanted that ball moving and flow. If you're running that against that man-to-man, you want to play quickly. 0.5, we call it. Really move the ball and create some angles to penetrate with your cutting.
Learning all these neat new basketball terms.
Well, if you listen, then you'd learn. But I don't know that you're listening and really learning. You're hearing what I say.
Spartans with the ball. Ludington up 24-17. 1:49 to go. There's a loose ball, and it's picked up there by Eliana Jeruzel. Jeruzel, a little too much right there on the pass, intended for J.C. Cole.
You always like your kids to look up the floor like that. That's just one that you got to hold on to. You can't throw that pass. It's a maybe pass, Scoop. You don't throw maybe passes, do you?
I'll take your word for it, Coach, and whatever you say goes when it comes to basketball. All right, Mallory Miller with the ball.
Another great hedge by the Orioles in that ball screen defense.
Nice pass right there. The shot put up and a little too much by Aubrey Shy. And here comes the Ludington Orioles. Jalen Laird with it. She'll get it ahead now. Jeruzel back to Laird to J.C. Cole. They'll swing it now over to the wrecking ball. Raven Thomas, who's got into the game. Shot put up by Anderson. No good, but she's fouled. And Raven Thomas, what a pass there. An entry pass to Jordan Anderson. She had quite a night the other night there, Coach. Raven Thomas at Orchard View had 12 points in the JV game, then had 9 points in the varsity game that night.
That's a good night. Raven, I really like Raven. I got the chance to coach her as an 8th grader, and she's a workhorse. She really plays hard, and she really likes to compete. So
Anderson gets 1 of 2 free throws. She's got 6 points in the first half. And Ludington up 25-17. What do you think of the nickname that Coach Troy Veneman gave to Raven Thomas, the wrecking ball?
I think that suits Raven. She's a tough, competitive kid.
53 seconds left in this opening half. Mallory Miller going baseline right there. She just ran out of room to operate. She ran into Jordan Anderson.
Well, Ludington was in a zone defense that time, and it's pretty hard to just put your head down and go through that zone. Mallory's a good player, but got to get that ball moving a little bit to keep it ahead of the zone, so then you can get opportunities to attack.
Eva Radel with it. She'll give it now to J.C. Meyer. 34 seconds left in the opening half. The Orioles up 25-17. Been a big second quarter for Ludington. They were down 12-9 at the end of the first. Miller with some nice moves. Blocked there. I think it was either Anderson or that was Jeruzel that got the block right there. And here come the Orioles.
Looking for one last shot, Scoop. I think Coach wants one shot.
J.C. Cole on the drive. Made a nice drive, but the shot way too hard off the backboard there. Tie up by Anderson and Meyer there. Possession arrow points towards Mason County Central. 6.2 seconds to go in the opening half. 8-point Oriole lead, 25-17. Mallory Miller will bring the ball up. 2 seconds. She'll get a shot off, and that's going to be partially blocked right there by Jeruzel. And we're at the half here from Mason County Central High School. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 25, the Mason County Central Spartans 17. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. We'd like to first thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington on top of the Spartans, 25-17. The Orioles outscored the Spartans 16-5 in that second quarter after being outscored 12-9 in the first 8 minutes of play. Scoring for the Spartans, 2 points for J.C. Meyer, 5 for Eva Radel, and 10 for Mallory Miller. For the Orioles, 2 for Peyton Welch, 4 points for Jalen Laird, 3 for Eliana Jeruzel, 6 for Jordan Anderson, and Madeline Kenyon. A nice first half. 10 points for Madeline Kenyon. Coach, your observations and your thoughts on the first half of basketball between the Ludington Orioles and the Spartans of Mason County Central.
Well, it was a huge second quarter for Ludington. Defensively, we let Miller go a little bit in that first quarter, but the Jerusalem girl, Elena, did a really nice job in the second half, making it a little tough for her to create out there. They extended their full court defense and made it tough for her to create. And offensively, I think we've been pretty darn good tonight. I think Coach Stowe has to be pretty pleased about how we've attacked the zone defense of Mason County Central. We had a little bit of trouble with that 1-3-1 defense that they extended there for a few possessions early in the second quarter. But other than that, we've attacked pretty good and got great shots. And when you get great shots, you can set up your defense. And Mason County Central hasn't got the opportunity to get out in transition a whole lot, and we in the second quarter in turn got out and transitioned a little more and created some easy buckets. But I think Coach is pretty pleased. I mean, I think these first 4 minutes of the second half are going to be pretty important. You got an 8-point lead. If you can extend that a little bit and let Mason County Central know that you're not going to play in this game tonight with them, then that would be a positive. The Miller girl's too good to leave them into a close game tonight, I think. So a good first half overall for Ludington, I believe. Yep. Other than that little run where, Mallory got loose and then got that steal on the other end, that quick 4 or 6 point run they have, Coach Stowe has to be pretty pleased about how they've played.
This is our last broadcast for a week. Our next broadcast will be next Tuesday back at Hawley Gym. Girls basketball. The Traverse City Central Trojans are in town. Jamie Sycon will be doing color commentary with me. That'll be a JV girls, varsity girls doubleheader next Tuesday, January 21st at Hawley Gym. And that starts a run there of 5 consecutive nights of broadcast at Hawley. Tuesday, January.
Must be nice, Scoop. Who got you this job where you can just be home broadcasting games all the time, man? Somebody must be really taking care of you.
Big time.
Because I got to go on the road and I got to play some away games.
Big time kudos.
Why aren't you coming and following us when we're on the road, Scoop?
Our schedule is made up by our executive director, producer by the name of Thad Shanks. So I don't mind going on those away games. And I'm very happy to cover the games that my boss, you, tell me to cover. So we'll be Tuesday, January 21st, Friday, January 24th, Thursday, January 30th, Friday, January 31st, and Monday, February 3rd, all at Hawley. And that'll be girls, boys, boys. And some pretty good basketball there, Thad, when you got Traverse City Central girls, Oak Ridge boys, Whitehall girls, Whitehall boys, and Traverse City West in that run right there, boys basketball.
A lot of good basketball to come, Scoop. You better give some love to our sponsors who are making this possible tonight on the OSN. We got some great sponsors who make this possible.
Beginning with Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And right now we're going to step aside for our player in the spotlight, Jalen Laird. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole girls basketball player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Jalen Laird. Jalen is a junior. She wears jersey number 12, and she plays the forward position. Now, Jalen, what is the one thing that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball player?
I would probably have to say the atmosphere, because so many people come out and support us each game, and everybody talks to you, even if you don't really know who they are. They come up to you and ask how basketball is going. It's just a really good atmosphere.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I would probably have to say that it's really fun playing for him because he makes it feel like a family. Like, all the girls are very close with playing, and he does get hard on us, but inside he's always going to be a big softie.
You had a great trip up over the holidays to the Upper Peninsula. You went up and stayed in Marquette. You played in, I believe it was Negaunee, and you played against Kingsford and Negaunee. So you played some really good basketball, the team did. You also had a fun time up there, too, as a team, didn't you? What was the thing that was most memorable for you about that?
I would probably have to say going to see Black Rocks, and the second morning that we were there, it was really fun for the team because nobody's really seen Black Rocks, and we probably won't go back there for a while. So I'd have to say seeing Black Rocks.
Never gets old going over the Mackinac Bridge either, does it?
Nope.
How do you feel the team's doing this year? I mean, I know you girls are right there with Fremont in the conference right now. You're having a good year. You're up to 8 victories overall. But in your words?
I would have to say Fremont's really the school that we're looking out for. Otherwise, we're doing pretty good. I'd say we're pretty confident going into every game. And there's always more things that we can work on, but we really got to look out for Fremont.
Your favorite professional sports team and your favorite professional athlete?
I would have to say Nebraska volleyball, and I'd probably go with Harper Murray, who plays for their team. Because of everything she's been through, she just doesn't let it get to her.
Favorite teacher in class at LHS?
I would probably have to say my favorite class would be either biology or chemistry, but my favorite teacher would be either Lehman or Leduc.
Plans for spring sports, and tell Oriole Nation out there what you did this past fall.
So in fall, I play volleyball for the school, and then during spring, I don't do any school sport, but I do travel volleyball.
Your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sports movie, I would have to say, is Sandlot. That's always a goodie.
That's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite musical artist?
I would probably have to say my favorite artist is SZA.
Okay. Favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
I would either say her noodles and meatballs or her enchiladas.
Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Same as everybody, Scoop. Gotta go El Rancho.
Very popular, very popular. Favorite flavor of ice cream, Jalen, at Ludington House of Flavors?
Michigan Pothole, definitely.
I'm right there with you on that one. Yes. Anybody out there watching or listening to tonight's game that you'd like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
Just really anybody in Oriole Nation that's tuned in tonight.
And your role model or role models, Jalen?
I would have to say I really look up to my sister and my dad, and definitely my mom too, so really just my family.
Outstanding. Congratulations, Jalen, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates the rest of the season. As always, go O's.
Thank you, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Fun interview there with Jalen Laird, the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist and Lundquist Furniture a call at 231-757-3368. So Julia's taken a lot of interest in this game, Thad, because not only is she a fantastic technical engineer and our MVP, but over and under in Mrs. Stone's class for Jordan Anderson is 10.5 points tonight, and she took the over. And Jordan's at 6 right
we
now.
don't talk about stats on this network all the time, do we? We talk about team play.
That's right. There's no I in the word team. Okay, here we go. We're underway in the second half. Ludington with the basketball. They're up by 8 points, 25-17. Jerusalem on the drive. Up, no good with the left hand. Rebound to the Spartans, number 3, and that's J.C. Meyer.
Great player movement and ball movement by the Orioles. Got that ball right to the rim. That's exactly what they wanted. Just couldn't finish.
Nice drive.
Take.
Whoa, Meyer, very, very aggressive take there. Doesn't get the basket, and here comes the Ludington Orioles. And with the ball, Jalen Laird. She'll give it now to Anderson. Anderson in the lane, loses it, gets it back. Will kick it out now to Jalen Laird. Laird in the paint, shot up, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 22, and that's Eva Radel. Radel still on the dribble drive. We'll give it now to Meyer. Meyer on the baseline drive. Her shot blocked there by Jordan Anderson. And
Get it out, Scoop. Get it out.
Yeah, got the ball there to Peyton Welch. There to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon ahead to Jerusalem. Now to Jalen Laird, our Indian Summer player in the spotlight. There's a drive by Welch. What a pass by Welch. Shot up, no good by Anderson. Second attempt, no good, but she's fouled.
Great offense by the Orioles. 2 out of the last 3 possessions. They've got the ball to the rim. That was a nice dump down by number 2.
Peyton Welch.
Peyton Welch to Jordan Anderson. Just couldn't finish.
Gertzy and I talked a lot about that last night. Your team had some times where they had some good execution and just couldn't finish. Anderson with the first free throw.
Jordan's been good at the line tonight. I like the way she stepped up and knocked those down. 4, yeah.
Yes, good form there, right, Thad? She's coming up on her toes and following through nicely, as Coach Sycon would say.
I didn't know if I saw that, but it's possible, Scoop.
Boy.
You're a little more perceptive than I am.
Well, I've learned that from Jamie Sycon when he's done color commentary with me. He's really on when boys or girls from Ludington are shooting free throws. All right, we have 6:23 to go in the third quarter. Orioles with a 10-point lead, 27-17.
We talked about it. Getting off to a good start is huge, and if putting your stamp on this game in this first 4 minutes right here.
Radel with it for the Spartans. She'll pass it over now to Hannah Thorough. Thorough bounce pass there to Mallory Miller. Her shot good from about 18 feet right there.
They put Miller in the high post there, try to free her up a little bit from that defensive pressure, I think, and it worked in that respect right there.
Jerusalem for 3. Good! Right there, sister. 3-pointer for Eliana Jerusalem.
Big shot, like we talked about, when her and Madeline Kenyon can get off on the 3-point line. That's big for this team.
Offensive foul called there on the Spartans, much to the chagrin of MCC coach Brian Beebe. Ludington up 30-19, 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Kenyon will bring the ball up for the Orioles. And the Orioles 8-3 on the season. Mason County Central 3-5. You got a rivalry game here, though, when the Orioles and Spartans get together. The drive by Laird. She'll give it now to Jerusalem on the drive. Left hand up, no good. Ball fought for. Mallory Miller comes away with it for the Spartans. Miller on the drive. 17-footer, no good. Rebound Spartans. And now a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles.
I guess the possession arrow never was changed,
Yes.
Scoop. We got it to start the half, so it'll be Mason County Central's ball.
Spartan basketball with 5:03 to go in this third quarter. Radel with it now over to Meyer. Now to Jessica Peterson. Peterson to Radel. Radel shot no good. Radel offensive rebound. Couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Ludington 30, Mason County Central 19. The Orioles were down 12-9 at the end of one. They were up 25-17 at the half, thanks to a 16-5 advantage in scoring in that second quarter. Kenyon to Anderson to Laird. Laird loses it, and Mallory Miller has it for the Spartans. She'll get it ahead to Meyer. Meyer on the drive, shot no good. Rebound to Kenyon. The Orioles want to run. Kenyon, she'll hit.
Great decision by Madeline, driving and kicking right there.
Kicking it out there to Jerusalem. Her shot just a little short right there, and here come the Spartans. Baseline jumper up, no good by the Spartans' Hannah Thorough. Mallory Miller in the paint, good. Timeout on the floor. Ludington up 30-21. It's a full timeout. 4:06 to go in the third quarter. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Ludington 30, Mason County Central 21, 4:02 left in the third quarter. Kaya Jones with the ball for the Orioles just checked in. She wears jersey number 4. She's a freshman. J.C. Cole, number 23, just checked in. She had the ball there for a moment, and Jones' pass is deflected out of bounds, last touched by the Spartans. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Laird, Cole, Anderson, Jones, and Jerusalem. Ludington basketball, 3:50 left in the third quarter. They'll get it into Kaya Jones. Jones now over to J.C. Cole. Cole back to Kaya Jones. Ball deflected and the Spartans have it. Mallory Miller. Ball seems to end up in her hands an awful lot, Thad. There's a baseline jumper, nothing but net.
Big shot. She's made a couple big plays here. It looked like Ludington was spreading that lead out. Got up by 11. Mallory's made a couple big plays right here to keep the Spartans in this thing.
Spartans in a 1-2-2 right now, Coach?
They've gone back and forth. They're in a 2-3 right now.
There's a basket by Jordan Anderson. Good ball movement by the Orioles. Anderson with the left hand gets the bucket.
That was a great skip pass, and then playing high-low off that skip, making the zone shift. That was really nice.
Anderson with 10 points. Big smile on our technical engineer's face, Julia Havman. Ludington up 32-23. Mallory Miller with it. Ball, her pass is deflected right there. Jordan Anderson comes up with it. She'll give it up to her teammate now, Kaya Jones. Kaya over to Jerusalem. Eliana back to Kaya. Back to Eliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem trying to get that ball down low right now. J.C. Cole has it. Cole, cross court over to Eliana Jerusalem for 3. No good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 3, J.C. Meyer. 2:13 to go in the third quarter. Orioles up 32-23. Mallory Miller with it. Miller, baseline drive, hits her teammate. But good job there by Jordan Anderson.
Great
recovering
job
quickly.
Covering down defensively.
That was Jessica Peterson. 3-point attempt up, no good there by J.C. Meyer. Spartans still have it though. Mallory Miller with it. Radel. And now we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles.
Ludington's doing a nice job with that ball screen tonight, being aggressive and trying to eliminate Miller by double teaming that ball screen.
Aubrey Shy checks back into the Spartan lineup, and back for the Orioles will be number 11, Madeline Kenyon, and number 2, Peyton Welch. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 32, Mason County Central 23. Kenyon with it. She had some big threes in that opening half. Anderson trying to get the ball there to Welch. It's deflected, and here come the Mason County Central Spartans. Mallory Miller on the drive, and foul is going to be called there on J.C. Cole. She's a tough guard, isn't she, Coach?
She is a tough guard. I think Coach Stowe would have liked to seen us match up with her a little bit earlier in that possession right there. There's a little miscommunication. J.C. jumped up and picked her up, but that really wasn't the matchup that we wanted.
First free throw by Miller is no good. Into the Oriole lineup, returning number 12, Jalen Laird, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And coming back in for the Spartans, number 15, Hannah Thorough.
No, the Miller girl's got a really nice feel for the game. I mean, she's got great skill, but her feel for the game is really good too.
There's a rarity, Coach. Miller missing both free throws, and here come the Orioles. Welch with it. Welch, she'll give it now. Jerusalem fakes the three, and now she'll pass it to Kenyon. Kenyon swings it to J.C. Cole. Cole back to Kenyon. Now they'll swing it over to Jerusalem. They'll get it to Laird. Laird underneath to Welch. She's able to keep it alive to Kenyon for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Welch, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Peyton does a nice job down there, but she's just doesn't have the same high height that Jordan does. It's a little easier on that high low to catch and keep it up high and finish.
Exactly, Thad. Yep. Welch at the free throw line. The Orioles up 32-23, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. First free throw by Welch is good.
I like what I'm seeing from Madeline Kenyon, though. Madeline is shot ready, and she's ready to light that one up when it gets her in her hands, and she has a rhythm three. That's going to be important for our girls the rest of this season.
Definitely, Coach. Two free throws there for Peyton Welch. She's got 4 points in the game. Ludington up 34-23. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Miller with it for the Spartans. She'll give it up now to her teammate. That's number 11. That's Jessica Peterson. Now back to Miller. Her shot in the lane. Turnaround up, no good. Jerusalem with it. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jerusalem still with the ball.
Coach still wants to get one shot right here. That's not...
Cole's pass got picked off there by Miller. 14 seconds to go in this third quarter. Miller guarded there by Peyton Welch. 7 seconds to go.
That's
5 seconds. Great D by the Orioles. They're not going to get a shot off, Coach. They do get a shot off, and it's no good. The shot was taken there by Aubrey Shy at the end of three from Mason County Central. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 34, the Mason County Central Spartans 23. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Points were hard to come by in that third quarter for both teams. The Orioles outscore the Spartans 9-6. They carry a 34-23 lead into this fourth quarter. Mason County Central basketball to begin play here in that fourth quarter. And with the ball for the Spartans, J.C. Meyer, and she draws the foul.
Ludington came out and trapped that first pass on the entry. We call that a little single fist. You know, sometimes people get over-aggressive on those traps. The trap was had. Don't have to reach in on that. Let your teammates play in the passing lanes and get a steal there, but we're a little bit over-aggressive.
Okay, Coach, you say that's a single fist. Is a double fist. Is that a double trap?
I'm not going to give all our secrets here on the air scoop.
You know,
what's a double trap anyway? I'm not sure what the heck a double trap is.
There's a shot up and in by Mallory Miller. Ludington up 34-25. You know, you have well-schooled. You've schooled your players very, very well, because Gertzie said the same thing to me, and so did Jamie Sycon, and so did Evan McKinley. When I asked what a double fist was, they would not let me know during any of our previous broadcasts. All right, Ludington with the basketball.
I'll just tell them it's the double trap, Scoop. That's there we go.
Three-pointer.
Nice pass.
Up, no good there by
Madeline Kenyon.
Madeline Kenyon, yep.
Madeline, keep shooting it.
Ludington up 34-25, 6:58 to go in this game. Miller has to be pretty tired there, Thad. She's a competitor, we know that, but she has been out there every second of this ball game.
Well, Jerusalem, Elena's done a nice job since early on, like we said, pressuring her. That's a pretty good good girl to have on the Miller girl. High, good aggressive trap on the ball screen. Great job rotating. Good defense by the Orioles.
Shy retrieves it before it goes out of bounds. Now J.C. Meyer has it. Her turnaround partially blocked there. I believe that was Peyton Welch that got a piece of that. And here come the Orioles. Madeline Kenyon, she'll get the ball ahead now to Jerusalem, into Laird. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, number 22, Eva Radel. 6:06 to go in the game.
A lot of the right things have been happening on both ends. Both teams are having a little bit trouble finishing here in the second half.
There's
nice
a steal.
Defense.
And here comes Jalen Laird. Laird still with it now. She'll give it up. Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon over to Jerusalem into the corner. And timeout, Coach Warren Stowe and the Ludington Orioles with 5:44 left in the game. And it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. We've got to give some love to some of our awesome sponsors, beginning with LP&G, Ludington Paint and Glass, and their proprietor, Matt Ewing. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor, don't hesitate. You can go see Dr. Mark Yeck to relieve that pain at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the McGee Insurance Group, they've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Back to play here with 5:40 to go in the game. Ludington up 34-25. See what Coach Warren Stowe has drew up for his girls.
He's doing what he's been working all night long.
Right there, as Rich Kirby would say, boom! Madeline Kenyon with a three from the baseline. Big three there.
Great pass by Jordan Anderson. Cross-court pass off that high-low entry.
Orioles up 37-25. Now a foul called on Ludington. It's called on J.C. Cole. Cole out there with Jerusalem, Kenyon, Anderson, and Kelsey Bowman, who's checked into the game. First free throw is up, no good by the Spartans. 5:19 to go.
Spartans have struggled with that 1-4 high attack of Ludington tonight. And with that, against that 2-3 zone, we've got a lot of great opportunities against that.
Jessica Peterson gets one of two free throws. Back into the Spartan lineup, number 22, Eva Radel. And getting a breather, number 15, Hannah Thorough. 5:17 to go. Ludington up 37-26. J.C. Cole with it. Cole now over to Jerusalem. Is that what you call side-top sides there, Coach?
There's too much dribbling for that to be side-top side, Scoop.
Okay.
I don't know if you side-top side with the dribble. You usually do that with a pass.
All right.
Good try, man.
Well, trying to learn about pin screens and, when you got some color commentators up there that are disciples of yours, you hear things, good things. A lot of basketball jargon. I'm more of a football, baseball guy when it comes to the jargon of sports. But right now we have a foul called on the Orioles. Ludington up 37-26, 4:46 left in this game.
Mason County Central struggled offensively, but they've kept themselves in this basketball game. They're still in striking distance with 4:46, so you got to give them some credit.
First free throw is in and good by Mallory Miller. Ludington up 37-27, 10-point lead. Miller's second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound to Anderson. She'll outlet it now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon will swing it to J.C. Cole. 4:36 to go in the game. Jordan Anderson with it. Now to Eliana Jeruzel, back to J.C. Cole. Cole's pass is picked off there by J.C. Meyer. Meyer to the hoop, loses the ball out of bounds. Spartan basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Spartans with the basketball. Jessica Peterson will work it inside, shot no good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon. 4:02 to go. Kenyon being hounded by Mallory Miller. She'll get the ball across midcourt, and now timeout Ludington with 3:56 to go in the game. Orioles up by 10, 37-27. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 3:56 to go in the game. Ludington leading 37-27. Big shout out to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Shout out to Larry Graham as well as to Mandy Stowe Blanchard. Both tuned in to tonight's Orioles game. Oh, nice shot into God! Peyton Welch with the shot, and she's going to be shooting a free throw. Orioles up by 12, 39-27, 3:45 to go. Peyton Welch at the free throw line. It's her second year at Ludington after transferring from Mason County Central. Free throw's good. I think, Thad, that Peyton is 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. There's a steal, almost a steal there, but by Jeruzel. Miller did get the ball back. Orioles up 40-27. Timeout, Mason County Central. 3:35 left in the game. You know, thinking back to Ludington Peyton Glass and Matt Ewing, we have a feature that he sponsors, the points in the paint and the rebounds off the glass. And looking back to last Friday's game at Muskegon Orchard View, the points in the paint leader was Jordan Anderson with 10, and the rebounds off the glass leader, also Jordan Anderson, at that game at Muskegon Orchard View the other night with 8 rebounds. So that's the Ludington Paint and Glass points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders from our last game at Muskegon Orchard View. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe at the conclusion of this game. Ludington up 40-27, 3:35 to go in this ball game. Jordan Anderson currently at 10 points. She needs another point for you, Julia.
He's always talking about points, isn't he, Julia?
I'm trying to get Joe Holmes out of retirement, Thad. I talked to him the other night. That was quite a screen set right there. My goodness. Feeling that one will be Eliana Jeruzel. She took quite a screen there from the Spartans, Aubrey Shy.
Ludington went right after Miller as soon as they inbounded. They weren't going to let her get into a position where she could get a good look at the basket. You've done a nice job tonight of double teaming her and mixing in some double teams to keep it out of her hands a little bit.
Well, Thad, Mallory Miller has 19 of the Spartans' 27 points tonight. There's a pass ahead to Welch. Her shot no good. Rebound. Oh, great hustle there by Peyton Welch. She missed the first shot they had. She came back, got the rebound off her own missed shot, and put it in. Ludington up 42-27 as they pull away here late in the ball game. 2:58 to go. Mallory Miller with the ball. She'll take the three. God, she is a special ball player.
That's a big-time shot right there. I mean, Jerusalem did a nice job of keeping her to her left, but she did that hop back behind the three-point line and nailed it. There's just not a lot you can do with that. Just great offense.
22 points for Mallory Miller. And there's a shot up by Jerusalem, no good. Rebound to the Spartans, Eva Radel. Ludington 42, Mason County Central 30. There's a drive by Miller, shot up, no good. A lot of contact right there. The officials let it go. And here comes the Ludington Orioles. Madeline Kenyon with it.
It's a time and score situation right now. I mean, we're playing against the clock more than we are the Spartans.
There it is. Oh, there's the basket by Jordan Anderson.
That's what we want right now. We want layups. We want to get easy buckets, and otherwise we want to milk that clock a little bit.
14-point Oriole lead, 44-30. 1:50 to go in the game. Radel with it. Her pass picked off there by Anderson. She'll outlet it now. Madeline Kenyon with it. Kenyon's had a heck of a ball game tonight. She'll give it now to Peyton Welch. Welch on the drive. Oh, nice. Did everything really, really nice there with that except for finishing.
Yeah, it was an explosive drive. She just couldn't finish it.
A little too hard off the backboard right there. And here come the Spartans. Miller with it. You know she's got in her mind to take a long-range three right there. She'll give it to Radel, and Radel will get the basket. .110 left in the game. Ludington 44, Mason County Central 32. Now Welch's pass goes out of bounds right there. It'll be Spartan basketball. Into the Spartan lineup, number 4, Faith Hawk. Also checking in, number 32, Jasmine Cooper. And number 23, Erilyn O'Brien. All three of these girls played in the JV game.
Coach Beebe has cleared his bench today and get those girls a minute or so who came off the bench tonight. Haven't had much opportunity to play.
1 minute left in the game. Coach, you a big fan of the 5-quarter rule?
I don't know. I mean, it's there's some positives to it, no doubt about it.
Ball thrown out of bounds there. It'll be Ludington basketball. And now for the Orioles checking into the game. Number 4, Kaya Jones. Also checking in, number 1, the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. Number 15, Kelsey Bowman. And the foreign exchange student, number 10 from Germany, Leonie Sensfelder. Sensfelder with the ball. She'll give it up now to Kaya Jones. She'll go baseline to Bowman. Up and good. Beautiful pass from Kaya Jones there to Kelsey Bowman, who gets the bucket. Ludington 46, Mason County Central 32. We're glad that you've been tuned in with us here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM on this Tuesday, January 14th. Foul called on the Orioles. I believe that was on Kaya Jones. At the free throw line for the Spartans, number 4, Faith Hawk. First free throw up, no good. Second attempt is up and good. Hawk gets 1 of 2. You know, Coach, you can see why the Spartans gave teams fits last year when they had Ren Nelson in the low post.
Yeah, it's been a little easier for us to score down low this year now that she's graduated and moved on.
We're down to 6 seconds. Ludington up 46-33. 4 seconds to go. Kaya Jones with the ball. There's the buzzer. And Ludington snaps a 2-game losing streak to the Spartans of Mason County Central by the score of 46-33. And we'll return in 2 minutes with the Smith and Eddy post-game show here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Mason County Central High School. Ludington wins 46-33 girls varsity basketball action. Orioles outscored the Spartans 12-10 in that fourth quarter. And we'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive postgame sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Before I get to the individual scoring, Coach Shank, your thoughts on this ball game tonight and how the Ludington Orioles played?
I thought it was a good performance for Ludington tonight. I think Coach Stowe will be pretty happy about how they executed offensively and played together. I thought they got a lot of great looks all night long. He's got to be happy about Madeline Kenyon and that perimeter game that she's kind of supplying for them right now. And I think he's got to be happy overall with his defensive effort. The Miller girl had over 20, but there's nights she can have over 30, and I thought they did a pretty nice job double teaming her in spots and taking the ball out of her hands and forcing other people on Mason County Central to make plays. And I think it was an overall pretty good performance by the Orioles. You always, there's always things you want to be better, but overall I think that the girls did a nice job coming out and executing Coach Stowe's game plan and following through. Even in the second half of that basketball game, they came out and they did a good job on the Heradel girl, keeping her to go, forcing her to go to her right. They're trying to do all the right things out there. So I thought it was a nice effort tonight.
Spartans had that 12-9 lead after one, but a huge second quarter for the Orioles, outscoring the Spartans 16-5. Sent them into the halftime, into the locker room with a 25-17 lead, and then they outscored the Spartans 9-6 in the third, 12-10 in the fourth to win 46-33. Individually tonight for the Spartans, 2 points for J.C. Meyer, 1 for Faith Hawk, 1 for Jessica Peterson. Eva Heradel had 7 and 22 points for Mallory Miller. For the Orioles tonight, 9 points for Peyton Welch, 13 points for Madeline Kenyon, 4 for Jalen Laird, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, 2 points for Kelsey Bowman, 6 for Eliana Jeruzel, and 12 points for Jordan Anderson. I'm sure there'll be a lot of happy talk in Mrs. Stone's class tomorrow for those that took the over, like our technical engineer, Julia Havman. It was 10.5, and Julia took the over, so I'm sure there'll be some fun talk about that. Coach Warren Stowe will be coming up. Our next broadcast will not be for another week. That'll be Tuesday, January 21st. That'll be at Hawley Gym against the Traverse City Central Trojans girls basketball. Coach, your team is off till next Tuesday as well, right?
Yes, we are. We are off till next Tuesday.
Okay,
that's bad news for Michelle Hansen, man. You're going to be home a lot. I don't know. She needs to keep funding the Oriole Sports Network by sending those checks to me to keep you on the road. But I guess that's all for naught this week, huh?
Well, I guess so, but get a break for a week, and then the train's going to start moving pretty fast after that.
Yeah, it's rapid fire after this week. Both teams are past the halfway point of their season right now, and there's going to be a lot of games in the next 4 or 5 weeks, and the tournaments will be here before you know it. This is the time of year that, the teams that can get better over this next 4 or 5 week period, once the initial excitement of practicing and stuff is is not there anymore, who can continue to get better and grind to this part of the year, are the teams who have a chance to make some noise at the end. So here comes Coach Doe, so you better give this headset over to him. He can fill us in on a little bit of his expertise.
Sounds good. Good insight there from Coach Thad Shank. And he's going to hand it now to one of his disciples. Coach Warren Stowe played on Coach Shank's very first varsity team.
Yeah.
His very first district champion team as well.
Yeah, and, we sure did.
Yes. Congratulations on a hard-fought victory over your county rival tonight, 46-33. I thought your girls did a lot of nice things tonight, as did Coach Shank. You were exactly right on Mallory Miller. We've seen her now for 4 years, and you said she can go off at any time. She did have 22 points for the Spartans tonight.
Yeah.
But your girls win 46-33. What were you happiest about with your team's performance tonight?
Well, I think, I think it starts with yesterday. I think we had our best practice of the year yesterday up in the North Gym, and that's sometimes a hard place to practice, but we got after it. The trapping the ball screen stuff, we don't do that a ton, but we thought that would be a good opportunity to try to get the ball out of Mallory's hands, and I think it worked just enough to try to disrupt them. And so that is what I'm most proud about. Maybe a little short install, but they still responded really well, played well. And then just playing for 32 minutes. There were times in that third and fourth quarter I think we were pretty gassed and digging deep and just never quitting. So
your team was down by 3 at the end of one, 12-9. MCC came out with a lot of fire, but a big second quarter by your girls, outscoring the Spartans 16-5. That sent your team into halftime with a 25-17 lead in and the momentum.
Yeah, and that's like they threw the 1-3-1 on us at the end of the quarter, and we weren't surprised to see it, but just, we didn't handle it very well. In that 2-minute stretch in the first quarter, we kind of were loose with the ball and turned it over, and I think that's another key to us. Tonight we had, just on the bench, girls keeping stats, 12 or 13 turnovers, which if you've watched or listened to us, we can be very, very loose with the ball. There's no doubt in my mind that that's a big factor to our success.
Madeline Kenyon had a really, really good ball game tonight. Coach Shank talked about her quite a bit and really liked how fired up she was, and she really seemed to be inspired tonight.
Yeah, we needed that from Madeline. We've had a lot of games where Peyton L. and Jordan have scored a lot for us, and we're just looking for Madeline. I knew it would happen, and I'm happy it happened tonight. She's a great scorer, great shooter. So hopefully this just gets that ball rolling for her. It's there. The shots haven't been falling this year for her, and like I told you in the pregame, she's handling the ball more. She's in a little bit of a different role. So to see her open up, and then also a lot of her shots were attacking the glass, which traditionally is not fully a part of her game, but she's more than capable of getting into gaps and finishing at the rim because she's a strong kid.
Nice to snap that 2-game losing streak to the Spartans the last 2 seasons. Coach Shank and I talked a lot about, they got Mallory Miller, but when they're missing, obviously graduating last year with Ren Nelson, makes a big difference.
Yeah, and Ren's one of those players that, like any press, you can just kind of throw it up to her in the middle, and she's a press breaker and obviously a force on the offensive end. But just really pleased. I thought Jalen and Peyton played amazing, and, Peyton's shots weren't falling as much as normal. You could tell there was a little excitement there from her. But another goal of ours was to attack the glass, and her and Jordan took that to heart. I thought her and Jordan did a really good job of fighting for second shots and able to give us some free points when we needed them.
We'll get out of here real soon here, Coach, but another thing very impressed with tonight, your girls' free throw shooting.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx that. We in my time here, we haven't been a great free throw shooting team, but Peyton and Eliana and Jordan are really great free throw shooters, as well as everybody else. So hopefully we continue to work on that and continue to get better.
Now you're off, Coach, until next Tuesday as well, or do you have a game later this week?
No, I'm off. A coach's dream. I got 3 practices in a row.
You and Coach Shank.
3 practices in a row, and just excited to work on some things and focus on us, and I don't even know. We play Traverse City.
Traverse City Central, and we're looking forward to covering it. The OSN 102.7 WMOM will be there to cover your game next Tuesday at Hawley Gym.
Love it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Go O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. His team with a nice 46-33 victory tonight over county rival Mason County Central. And Coach Shank putting the headset back on. And, Coach, we were talking before Coach Stowe got up here. It's unbelievable how quickly the school year goes by. It just seems like we were in football season. Now we're halfway already through the basketball season. Are you finding that out as well
That's
as
amazing,
you and I get older?
and that's why I want to go home right now, Scoop. So Julia and Jackson need to get home. So we're going to cut this off for the OSN. It's been a great night. Never a dull moment here on the OSN, huh, Scoop?
Never a dull moment. One quick question to ask you, then I'll promise you, Coach, we'll call things a night here. How are you enjoying retirement?
Well, I'm not retired, Scoop, man. I'm working every day, so I just am not teaching anymore.
That's what I meant to say, yeah, teaching.
I'm not teaching anymore. It's been fine. I mean, I've got a little more energy on the coaching end of things, I think. But, I'm still working each and every day, so it's just different.
Had a great time doing the game with you tonight. All the best to you and your boys the rest of the season. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, my color commentary man tonight, the one and only Thad Shank. Also for our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, Julia Habman. For the OSN cameraman, Jackson Jenner. For the 102.7 WMOM station owner, Chris Nicholas. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Mason County Central High School. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 46, the Mason County Central Spartans 33. Good night, Oriole Nation, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday.